Every single second, your body is performing a silent, microscopic miracle. Right now, millions of your cells are dividing, repairing, and desperately trying to keep the complex machinery of you running at peak performance. But time is a relentless engineer. As we move through the decades, this machinery starts to falter. Our DNA gets frayed like the ends of an old rope. Our cellular power plants start leaking toxic exhaust. And worst of all, some of your cells turn into zombies. Senescent cells that refuse to die, lingering in your tissues and poisoning everything around them. This isn't just getting old, it is biological decay, a systemic breakdown of your fundamental hardware. But what if the secret to halting this decay is already sitting in your local grocery store? Today, we are unveiling the 21 biological powerhouses that modern geroscience identifies as the ultimate antidotes to aging. And pay close attention to plant number 14. Later in this video, I'm going to reveal a botanical secret linked to a Nobel Prize-winning discovery. It contains a rare molecule that can literally rebuild the protective caps on your DNA, returning your cells to a state of youth they haven't known in over a decade. We're going to look at exactly how these 21 plants hunt down zombie cells, reboot your energy, and reset your biological clock. If you want to protect your body at its most fundamental level, you need to know this list. Number 1 on our list is turmeric, a root that has transcended its role as a simple kitchen spice to become one of the most studied longevity compounds in the history of medicine. Within this vibrant orange root lies a bioactive polyphenol called curcumin. To understand why turmeric is an absolute requirement for long-term health, we have to confront a process scientists call inflamm-aging. As we age, our immune system begins to lose its precision. It starts producing a constant low-level systemic fire that burns through our tissues 24 hours a day. This isn't the acute inflammation you feel after an injury. It is a silent, invisible heat that slowly degrades your arterial walls, fogs your cognitive processing, and accelerates the breakdown of your joints. Curcumin is the ultimate biological firefighter. It works by traveling directly into the control center of your cells to inhibit a master protein complex called NF-kappa B. Think of this protein as the main war switch for aging. When it's activated by stress, toxins, or a poor diet, it triggers a cascade of inflammatory genes that put your body in a state of emergency. Curcumin effectively flips that switch to the off position. This shift is monumental because it allows your cells to move out of survival mode and into repair mode, focusing their energy on fixing DNA rather than fighting imaginary ghosts. Beyond inflammation, curcumin has been shown to improve the function of the endothelium, which is the lining of your blood vessels. A healthy endothelium is essential for maintaining youthful blood pressure and ensuring that every organ in your body receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to thrive. The critical issue with turmeric is bioavailability. Curcumin is fat-soluble and rapidly cleared by the liver. To fix this, you should create a golden longevity paste. Take half a cup of organic turmeric powder, 1 cup of water, and simmer them in a pan until a thick paste forms. Once cooled, add 1½ teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper and 5 tablespoons of extra virgin coconut oil. The piperine in the pepper increases curcumin absorption by 2,000%, and the fat allows it to bypass your liver's filtration. I recommend taking 1 teaspoon of this paste twice daily, either mixed into warm plant-based milk to make golden milk, or added to soups and stews. For an extra anti-aging boost, add a pinch of ginger and cinnamon to the mix. These work synergistically to stabilize blood sugar while the curcumin dampens systemic inflammation. Store this paste in a glass jar in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. It is the most cost-effective and powerful molecular intervention you can perform on your own biology every single morning. Next, we turn to green tea. While most people drink it for a mild caffeine boost, the true power of the tea leaf lies in a unique class of polyphenols called catechins, specifically one known as EGCG. In the context of cellular longevity, if turmeric is the firefighter, green tea is the garbage truck. Every day, as your cells perform their metabolic duties, they create trash, broken proteins, damaged organelles, and metabolic debris. In a young, healthy body, this trash is efficiently recycled. But as we age, our internal cleaning system begins to stall. this cellular clutter builds up, making your cells sluggish, inefficient, and prone to disease. Green tea acts as the primary signal to restart a vital process called autophagy. From the Greek words for self-eating, autophagy is the body's way of cleaning house. When EGCG enters your system, it triggers a biological response that forces your cells to identify this internal junk, wrap it in specialized membranes, and dissolve it. The brilliance of this process is that your body doesn't just throw the trash away, it breaks it down into raw amino acids and fatty acids, which it then uses to build brand new high-performance cellular components. It is the ultimate form of biological recycling. Furthermore, EGCG has been shown to protect the mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, from oxidative damage. By keeping your energy production clean and your cellular environment free of debris, green tea directly counteracts the exhaustion and metabolic decline that characterize aging. To get the full longevity benefit, you need to drink between 3 to 5 cups of green tea per day, but the preparation is vital. First, never use boiling water. Water at 100 degrees Celsius will oxidize the EGCG and turn your tea bitter and useless. Instead, let the kettle sit for 2 minutes after boiling until it reaches roughly 80 degrees Celsius. Second, steep for a full 5 minutes. The heavy catechin molecules take time to migrate from the leaf into the water. If you find it difficult to drink that much tea, I recommend matcha powder. Matcha is the entire leaf ground into stone milled powder, which means you get up to 10 times the antioxidants in a single serving. My personal longevity protocol is to whisk 2 grams of ceremonial-grade matcha into warm water each morning. Always add a squeeze of fresh lemon. The acidic environment of the lemon juice stabilizes the EGCG during digestion, increasing its survival rate in your stomach by up to 5 times. Avoid dairy milk, as the proteins can bind to the catechins and prevent their absorption. If you need a creamer, use a splash of almond or oat milk instead. If you could choose only one plant to act as a biological shield for the rest of your life, it would undoubtedly be broccoli sprouts. Specifically, the sprouts that are only 3 to 4 days old. While mature broccoli is exceptionally healthy, these tiny, fragile shoots contain up to 100 times the concentration of a precursor molecule called glucoraphanin. The real magic happens through a defensive chemical reaction. When you crush or chew the sprouts, an enzyme called myrosinase is released, which converts that precursor into sulforaphane. In the world of longevity, sulforaphane is considered a hormetic stressor. It is essentially a tiny, safe dose of plant defense that tricks your body into thinking it's under attack. This trick wakes up your most powerful internal defense system, the NRF2 pathway. Think of NRF2 as the master general of your cellular security. Normally, this protein is held captive outside your cell's nucleus, but sulforaphane acts as the key that sets it free. Once liberated, NRF2 enters the nucleus and switches on over 200 genes responsible for detoxification and antioxidant production. It doesn't just neutralize one free radical like a vitamin C molecule, it recalibrates your entire system to be resistant to toxins and carcinogens for up to 72 hours. This is systemic, long-term cellular fortification that simply has no pharmaceutical equivalent. It is the most effective way to purge environmental pollutants from your liver and blood. You must eat broccoli sprouts raw. The enzyme myrosinase is destroyed by heat, meaning cooked sprouts will give you 0 sulforaphane. To get the maximum anti-aging dose, I recommend consuming 50 grams, about 2 large handfuls, daily. You can add them to smoothies, sandwiches, or as a garnish on salads. To take this to the next level, use the mustard seed hack. Mustard seeds contain a stable form of the myrosinase enzyme. If you sprinkle just half a teaspoon of mustard seed powder over your sprouts, you can double or even triple the amount of sulforaphane produced in your body. If you grow them yourself at home, you ensure they are harvested at the peak of their potency. Rinse them thoroughly and eat them immediately to keep the delicate chemical precursors intact. This simple addition to your diet acts like a biological deep clean for your entire system, protecting your DNA from the cumulative damage of the modern world. Number 4 is the blueberry. While often called a superfood, in geroscience, we view it as a precision instrument for DNA integrity. The deep, dark color of the blueberry is caused by anthocyanins. These are more than just pigments. They are highly mobile, lipid-soluble antioxidants that have the rare ability to cross the blood-brain barrier. Every single day, the DNA in each of your cells is attacked by free radicals and toxins thousands of times. Usually, your body repairs this, but as we age, our repair mechanisms become sloppy. We lose parts of the genetic code, leading to cellular glitches and aging. Blueberries act like genetic architects. They increase the expression of specific repair genes that walk the length of your chromosomes, patching up microscopic cracks before they can turn into permanent mutations or cellular senescence. In clinical trials, participants who consume wild blueberries saw a significant reduction in DNA strand breaks in just 4 weeks. By keeping your biological blueprint clean and readable, blueberries ensure that when your cells divide, they're creating a high-quality copy, not a degraded version of yourself. This is fundamental to preventing the systemic breakdown that we call aging. Size and origin matter here. You should always opt for wild blueberries, often found in the frozen section. They contain up to twice the antioxidant density of the larger farm-raised varieties. I recommend a daily dose of 1 cup, the freezing hack. Don't be afraid of frozen berries. In fact, freezing actually breaks down the plant's cellular walls, making the anthocyanins more available for your body to absorb. My favorite longevity recipe is a DNA repair smoothie. Combine 1 cup of frozen wild blueberries, a small handful of walnuts for omega-3s, and a cup of water or unsweetened almond milk. Avoid adding high-sugar fruits or sweeteners, as spikes in insulin can interfere with the repair genes you're trying to activate. Drink this daily, ideally in the morning, to provide your brain and DNA with a protective shield for the rest of the day. Number 5 is garlic, a plant that geroscience classifies as a caloric restriction mimetic. This is a profound concept. Essentially, garlic contains bioactive sulfur compounds that trick your body into thinking you are in a fasted state, even when you've just eaten. When you consume garlic, a highly reactive compound called allicin enters your bloodstream and activates an enzyme called AMPK. Think of AMPK as your body's master fuel sensor. When it's turned on, it sends a command to every cell: stop building and start repairing. It triggers deep cellular maintenance, forcing the body to clear out old, misfolded proteins and burn through toxic visceral fat. It's like putting your body into a repair mode, usually only accessible through intense fasting. Furthermore, garlic is a powerful protector of your cardiovascular hardware. As we age, our arteries tend to stiffen. Allicin helps stimulate the production of nitric oxide, which tells your blood vessels to relax and expand. This ensures that your heart doesn't have to work as hard, and your brain receives a youthful, nutrient-rich blood supply. You must respect the crush and wait rule. The allicin in garlic doesn't actually exist until the garlic is damaged. You must crush or mince the garlic and let it sit on the cutting board for at least 10 minutes before it touches any heat. This allows the enzyme reaction to finish. For maximum longevity, I recommend the allicin elixir. Mince 2 cloves of fresh garlic. Let them sit for 10 minutes, then mix them with a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. You can eat this straight or spread it on a small piece of sourdough bread. If the smell is an issue, chew on some fresh parsley afterward. The chlorophyll neutralizes the sulfur. Do not rely on garlic pills. Most of them lack the enzyme activity required to activate the AMPK pathway. Fresh, crushed, and weighted. That is the only way to get the metabolic reset your body needs. Next is ginger, the master regulator of inflamm-aging. As we age, our immune systems become uncoordinated, leading to a state of constant low-level war. This produces false alarms called pro-inflammatory cytokines, which drive joint pain, muscle loss, and brain fog. Ginger contains gingerols and shogaols, which act as biological negotiators. They enter the cell and physically block the pathways that produce these false alarms. Specifically, ginger inhibits an enzyme called COX2, the same target as pharmaceutical painkillers, but without the strain on your kidneys or liver. By silencing this chronic background noise, ginger allows your body's resources to be redirected toward tissue regeneration. Crucially, ginger is also vital for the gut barrier. A leaky gut allows toxins into the blood, triggering systemic decay and rapid aging. Ginger helps tighten the junctions of your intestinal wall, ensuring your internal environment remains a fortress against the outside world. Freshness is your priority. Dried ginger powder is fine for flavor, but it lacks the high concentration of gingerols found in the fresh root. I recommend the Ginger Shield tea. Grate about 1 inch of fresh ginger root into a teapot. Pour hot, but not boiling, water over it. Boiling water can degrade the delicate shogaols. Let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes to ensure full extraction. To maximize the gut healing benefits, drink this on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. If you have joint pain, you can double the dose and drink it again in the evening. For those who find the taste too spicy, add a teaspoon of raw honey, but wait until the tea has cooled slightly to preserve the honey's own enzymes. This daily ritual keeps your systemic inflammation low and your digestive fortress strong. Number 7 is rosemary, long celebrated as the herb of remembrance, and modern geroscience now understands why. Rosemary contains a specific polyphenol called carnosic acid, which is so unique that it's been studied for its ability to protect biological tissue from radiation. In the human body, carnosic acid has a specialized mission. It is one of the few compounds capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier to perform janitorial work in your neural tissues. Its primary job is to neutralize oxidative stress in the brain's memory centers, particularly the hippocampus. As we age, our brain, which is composed largely of delicate fatty acids, begins to rust through a process called lipid peroxidation. Rosemary essentially acts as an anti-rust coating for your neurons. It prevents the oxidation of these vital fats, keeping your neural membranes flexible and your cognitive processing speeds high. Additionally, rosemary stimulates nerve growth factor, NGF, a protein essential for the survival and growth of neurons. It's not just about memory. It's about maintaining the physical infrastructure of your consciousness. By protecting your brain from the slow erosion of time, rosemary ensures that your mental hardware remains as sharp as possible. To get the cognitive benefits, you should use both the scent and the plant itself. For a daily brain boost, I recommend rosemary-infused olive oil. Take 3 fresh sprigs of rosemary and submerge them in a bottle of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. Let it sit in a dark place for a week. Use this oil as your primary dressing for salads or vegetables. The cooking hack. When grilling or roasting meats and vegetables at high temperatures, always add fresh rosemary. It contains compounds that prevent the formation of HCAs, heterocyclic amines, cancer-causing agents that form during high-heat cooking. You aren't just flavoring your food, you are chemically neutralizing toxins before they enter your body. For an immediate focus boost while working, keep a small rosemary plant on your desk and occasionally rub the leaves between your fingers to release the volatile oils. Inhaling these oils has been clinically shown to improve speed and accuracy in mental tasks. Number 8 is Ashwagandha, the flagship herb of Ayurveda, known as an adaptogen. While most people use it for stress, its role in longevity is much deeper. It is a regulator of cortisol, the primary death hormone of the human body. Chronically high cortisol is a biological wrecking ball. It shrinks the brain, dissolves muscle tissue, and accelerates the aging of your skin. By modulating your adrenal response, ashwagandha prevents this acid rain of stress hormones from eroding your internal organs. But the most exciting longevity discovery regarding ashwagandha is its effect on telomerase. Telomeres are the protective caps on the ends of your DNA strands. Think of them like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time your cells divide, these caps get shorter. When they run out, the cell dies. Ashwagandha has been shown in some studies to increase telomerase activity, the enzyme that actually helps maintain the length of these caps. By slowing the shortening of your telomeres, you are essentially slowing the speed at which your biological clock ticks. Furthermore, it boosts mitochondrial efficiency, ensuring that your cells have the energy required to perform self-repair. It is an all-in-one survival kit for the modern, high-stress world. Ashwagandha is most effective when taken in a cycle. I recommend the moon milk ritual. Before bed, mix half a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder. KSM66 extract is best, into warm almond or coconut milk. Add a pinch of nutmeg and cardamom to support digestion. The cycle protocol. Because ashwagandha is so powerful at modulating hormones, you shouldn't take it indefinitely. Use it for 5 days, then take 2 days off. Every 2 months, take a full week off. This prevents your body from becoming desensitized to its effects. If you find the powder too bitter, look for high-quality capsules, but ensure they are standardized to at least 5% with analytes. Taking it in the evening is best, as it helps lower cortisol levels exactly when your body is supposed to be entering its deep repair sleep cycle. Number 9 might surprise you, the red onion. While common, it is the richest dietary source of quercetin, a molecule that is currently at the forefront of senolytic research. As we age, our bodies accumulate zombie cells, cells that should have died but instead linger, secreting inflammatory poisons that age the healthy cells around them. Quercetin is a natural senolytic, meaning it helps your immune system identify and clear out these zombie cells. By purging these senescent cells, you reduce systemic inflammation and allow your tissues to rejuvenate. But red onions offer a double benefit. They are also packed with organosulfur compounds that support the production of glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. Glutathione is what your liver uses to neutralize heavy metals and environmental toxins. Without enough glutathione, your aging process accelerates exponentially. The red onion provides the raw materials your body needs to maintain its own internal detox lab. By consuming red onions regularly, you are supporting both the removal of cellular waste and the protection of your healthy hardware. To get the quercetin, you have to be careful with how you prep your onions. Most of the quercetin is concentrated in the outermost purple layers. When you peel an onion too deeply, you throw away up to 75% of its longevity power. Only remove the papery skin, the quercetin salad. Slice a red onion very thinly and soak the slices in cold water for 5 minutes if the taste is too sharp. This preserves the nutrients but removes the bite. Combine this with fresh parsley and olive oil. The storage rule: never store cut onions in the fridge for long periods, as they can oxidize and lose their sulfur potency. Eat them fresh. For the best results, try to consume at least half a medium red onion per day. If you cook them, keep the heat low and the time short. Raw is better for the quercetin, but a light sauté still preserves most of the glutathione precursors. Number 10 is the pomegranate. This fruit contains a unique precursor called elegotannins. When these enter your gut, your microbiome converts them into a miraculous metabolite called urolithin A. In the world of geroscience, urolithin A is a superstar because it is the only known substance that can trigger mitophagy. We've talked about autophagy, cellular cleaning, but mitophagy is even more specific. It is the selective recycling of old, failing mitochondria. Your mitochondria are the engines of your life. As they age, they become leaky and inefficient, producing less energy and more toxic waste, ROS. This is why we lose stamina and focus as we get older. Urolithin A signals your cells to find these broken engines and rebuild them. It's like replacing a 20-year-old rusted engine with a brand new high-efficiency motor. Clinical studies have shown that this process significantly improves muscle strength and endurance in older adults. However, there is a catch. Only about 40% of people have the specific gut bacteria required to make this conversion. By consuming pomegranate regularly, you are either fueling that conversion or providing your microbiome with the exact environment it needs to thrive. To maximize urolithin A, you need the juice and the seeds. I recommend the mitophagy tonic. Mix 100 milliliters of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice with a splash of water and a squeeze of lime. Drink this daily. The fiber secret. Don't just drink the juice, eat the arils, the seeds. The fiber in the seeds acts as a prebiotic, feeding the specific bacteria, like Akkermansia, that are responsible for converting pomegranate into urolithin A. If you don't have these bacteria yet, you can train your gut to produce them by consuming small amounts of pomegranate daily for several months. Avoid pomegranate-flavored drinks that are mostly sugar. They will cause an insulin spike that shuts down the very repair processes you're trying to start. Look for the deepest, darkest juice you can find. as that indicates a higher concentration of the protective L-argitannins. Number 11 is spinach. While famous for iron, its real longevity power lies in its high concentration of inorganic nitrates. As we age, our blood vessels lose their elasticity, a condition known as endothelial dysfunction. This is a primary driver of high blood pressure and cognitive decline because your organs aren't getting enough oxygen. When you eat spinach, your oral bacteria and stomach enzymes convert these nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that acts as a vasodilator. It signals the smooth muscles in your arteries to relax and open up. This ensures a youthful, high-velocity blood flow to your brain and heart. But spinach also contains lutein, a powerful carotenoid that accumulates in the brain and eyes. Research shows that lutein helps maintain the structural integrity of your brain's white matter, which is responsible for communication between different brain regions. By consuming spinach, you are effectively oiling your circulatory system while providing a protective shield for your neural wiring, keeping your processing speeds as sharp as they were in your 20s. To get the nitric oxide boost, you need to chew your spinach well or blend it, as the conversion starts with the bacteria in your mouth. Avoid using antiseptic mouthwash right after eating spinach, as it kills the very bacteria needed for this process. The biohacker salad. Combine raw baby spinach with a source of healthy fat, like avocado or olive oil. Lutein is fat-soluble. Without the fat, you won't absorb the brain-protecting nutrients. I recommend 2 cups of raw spinach daily. If you prefer it cooked, steam it for only 60 seconds. Boiling spinach for too long causes the nitrates and lutein to leak out into the water, leaving you with empty fiber. Quick steaming preserves the machinery while making the leaves easier to digest. Number 12 is the tomato. The longevity secret here is lycopene, a potent carotenoid that gives tomatoes their red color. Lycopene is unique because it acts as an internal sunscreen. It migrates to your skin cells and helps neutralize the free radicals caused by UV radiation, significantly slowing down the formation of wrinkles and age spots. But its most vital role is in protecting your LDL cholesterol from oxidation. Cholesterol itself isn't the enemy. It only becomes dangerous when it rusts or oxidizes in your bloodstream. Oxidized LDL is what sticks to your artery walls and creates plaque. Lycopene prevents this rusting process, keeping your arteries smooth and clear. Furthermore, tomatoes are rich in potassium, which helps regulate the electrical signals in your heart, maintaining a steady and youthful rhythm. By eating tomatoes, you are protecting both your external appearance and your internal plumbing. Unlike most vegetables, tomatoes are actually healthier when cooked. Heat breaks down the tough cell walls and transforms lycopene into a form that is far easier for your body to absorb. The Heart Shield sauce. Simmer crushed tomatoes with a generous amount of extra virgin olive oil for 20 minutes. The fat in the oil is mandatory for lycopene absorption. I recommend consuming at least 2 tablespoons of tomato paste or a cup of cooked tomato sauce daily. Avoid ketchup, which is loaded with high fructose corn syrup that causes inflammation. Stick to pure, organic tomato products to keep your skin and heart in peak condition. Number 13 is cacao, the raw form of chocolate. This is one of the most powerful sirtuin activators in nature. Sirtuins are a family of 7 proteins often called the guardians of the genome. They are responsible for DNA repair, fat metabolism, and cellular stress resistance. As we age, our sirtuin activity drops, but the flavonols in cacao help wake them up. Specifically, cacao triggers SIRT1, the protein that tells your cells to burn fat for fuel and protect the heart. Cacao also increases the production of nitric oxide in the brain, which improves neurovascular coupling, the brain's ability to direct blood flow to the specific areas you are using when you think or solve problems. This keeps your cognitive hardware responsive and prevents the slow decline in mental processing speed. It is a true brain food that protects your cardiovascular system while simultaneously improving your mood by increasing the availability of dopamine and serotonin. To get the benefits, you must use dark chocolate, at least 85% cacao, or raw cacao powder. Milk chocolate is essentially candy. The sugar and dairy negate all the longevity benefits by causing insulin spikes and blocking flavanol absorption. The Sirtuin Morning Elixir. Mix 1 tablespoon of raw cacao powder with hot water, a pinch of cinnamon, and a tiny bit of stevia or monk fruit. This provides a massive dose of flavonols without the sugar. If you prefer chocolate bars, stick to 20 to 30 grams per day. Store your cacao in a cool, dark place to prevent the fats from oxidizing. This is the only dessert that actually makes you younger at a cellular level. This is the plant I mentioned in the beginning, the one linked to a Nobel Prize-winning discovery. Number 14 is Astragalus. In the early 2000s, scientists won the Nobel Prize for discovering telomerase, the enzyme that repairs the ends of our DNA. As I mentioned, telomeres are the plastic tips of your genetic shoelaces. Every time your cell divides, they get shorter. When they are gone, your life ends. Astragalus contains a unique molecule called cycloestrogenol. This compound is one of the only natural substances ever discovered that can actually activate telomerase. It effectively tells the enzyme to go back to work, lengthening the caps on your DNA and potentially extending the replicative lifespan of your cells. This doesn't mean you'll live forever, but it means your cells can stay younger and functional for many more cycles than they normally would. Beyond this, Astragalus is a master immune modulator. It strengthens your T cells, the special forces of your immune system that hunt down viruses and early-stage cancer cells. By protecting your DNA and your immune system simultaneously, Astragalus acts as a dual-layer insurance policy for your longevity. Astragalus is a root, so it needs long extraction times. I recommend the telomere tea. Simmer 10 grams of dried Astragalus root slices in a liter of water for at least 30 minutes. The water should turn a pale yellow. Drink 1 to 2 cups of this broth daily. It has a mild, slightly sweet, earthy taste that pairs well with ginger or goji berries. The safety rule: because Astragalus is such a powerful immune stimulator, you should avoid it if you have an active fever or an acute infection, as it can make the immune system's fire too intense. It is a long-term strategy for building baseline health, not a quick fix for a cold. Use it consistently for 3 months, then take a 2-week break to let your immune system reset. Number 15 is flaxseed. This plant is the world's richest source of lignans, which are specialized phytonutrients that act as hormone modulators. As we age, both men and women experience hormone imbalances that can lead to weight gain, hair loss, and increased risk of reproductive cancers. Lignans help balance estrogen levels by blocking bad xenoestrogens from the environment and promoting a healthy hormone metabolism. But flax seeds are also a massive source of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3. ALA is converted by the body into the essential fats that make up your cell membranes. If your cell membranes are stiff and rigid, nutrients can't get in and waste can't get out. Flax seeds ensure that your 30 trillion cells remain fluid and flexible, which is the literal definition of biological youth. By keeping your hormones and your cell walls in balance, flax seeds prevent the metabolic stiffness that leads to rapid aging. You must grind your flax seeds. If you eat them whole, they pass through your system completely undigested, and you get zero benefits. Buy them whole and grind them in a coffee grinder every few days to prevent the delicate oils from going rancid. The Hormone Balance Protocol: add 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flaxseed to your morning oatmeal or smoothie. The heat rule: never cook with flaxseed oil or bake ground flax seeds at high temperatures, as the omega-3 fats are extremely sensitive to heat and will oxidize, turning into inflammatory toxins. Always add them to your food after it has been cooked. Store your ground seeds in an opaque jar in the freezer to keep the liquid youth inside them as fresh as possible. Number 16 takes us to the water. Blue-green algae, specifically spirulina and chlorella. These are among the oldest organisms on Earth and are packed with chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is structurally almost identical to human hemoglobin, making it an incredible blood builder. But their true longevity superpower is chelation. In our modern world, we are constantly exposed to heavy metals like lead, mercury, and aluminum. These metals accumulate in our tissues, causing massive oxidative stress and damaging our brain and kidneys over decades. Chlorella has a unique, tough cell wall that physically binds to these heavy metals in your gut and pulls them out of your body before they can be absorbed. Meanwhile, Spirulina contains phycocyanin, a blue pigment that has been shown to protect the kidneys from the damage caused by toxins. By acting as a heavy metal magnet, these algae ensure that your internal organs aren't being slowly poisoned by the environment, allowing you to maintain youthful kidney and liver function well into old age. Quality is everything here. Algae is so good at absorbing toxins that if it's grown in polluted water, it will carry those toxins into your body. Always look for broken cell wall chlorella that is organic and third-party tested for purity. The green detox shot. Mix 1 teaspoon of spirulina and chlorella powder with a small glass of water and a squeeze of lemon. The lemon helps mask the earthy pond taste. If you can't handle the flavor, take them in tablet form, but aim for 3 to 5 grams per day. I recommend taking your green shot 30 minutes before a meal that contains fish or processed foods, as the algae will act as a buffer, catching any potential heavy metals in the food before they enter your bloodstream. Number 17 is the fungal kingdom, specifically lion's mane and reishi. These are not technically plants, but their longevity benefits are too powerful to ignore. Lion's mane is the world's most potent nootropic mushroom. It contains compounds called hexokinase that stimulate brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. BDNF is like miracle grow for your brain. It encourages the growth of new neurons and strengthens existing ones. This is critical for preventing the brain shrinkage that normally occurs as we age. Reishi, on the other hand, is known as the mushroom of immortality. It is a master immunomodulator. As we get older, our immune system often becomes senescent. It gets tired and less effective at finding threats. Reishi contains beta-glucans that retrain your immune cells, making them more vigilant against infections while simultaneously calming down the autoimmune responses that cause chronic inflammation. By supporting both your brain's growth and your immune system's wisdom, these mushrooms provide a foundation for both mental and physical resilience. Mushrooms have tough cell walls made of chitin, which humans cannot digest. This means you should never eat medicinal mushrooms raw. You must use a dual extraction method, usually a hot water tea or a tincture, to unlock the beta-glucans and hericenones. The longevity coffee. Add half a teaspoon of dual-extracted lion's mane and reishi powder to your morning coffee or tea. The caffeine in the coffee works synergistically with the lion's mane to improve focus. The sleep hack. Take reishi in the evening. Unlike lion's mane, reishi is calming and helps improve deep sleep time, which is when your brain performs its most intensive cellular cleanup. Look for fruiting body extracts rather than mycelium on grain, as the fruiting body contains a much higher concentration of the active longevity compounds. Number 18 is the walnut. It's no coincidence that a walnut looks exactly like a human brain. Walnuts are the only nut that contains a significant amount of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, the omega-3 fat I mentioned earlier. But walnuts also contain high levels of polyphenolic compounds that interact with your gut microbiome to produce beneficial secondary metabolites. Recent studies have shown that eating walnuts can significantly increase the diversity of your gut microbiome. A diverse microbiome is one of the strongest predictors of a long life. It ensures your immune system stays calm and your body can absorb all the other nutrients on this list. Furthermore, walnuts help reduce ApoB levels, a key marker of cardiovascular risk. By providing the specific fats your brain needs and the fiber your gut bacteria crave, walnuts protect the two most important systems in your body, your consciousness and your internal ecosystem. To get the full benefit, you should eat the skin of the walnut. That thin, slightly bitter papery skin contains about 90% of the phenols in the entire nut. Never peel them. The daily brain dose. Eat 7 whole walnuts, about 30 grams, every day. This is the exact dose linked to improved cognitive function in long-term studies. The storage rule. Walnut oils are very delicate and go rancid quickly when exposed to light and heat. Always buy walnuts in the shell or in opaque bags and keep them in the refrigerator. If a walnut tastes soapy or extremely bitter, it is oxidized. Throw it away, as oxidized fats are inflammatory and will accelerate aging instead of slowing it down. Number 19 is the goji berry, often called wolfberry. In traditional medicine, it's the fruit of longevity, and science now knows why. Goji berries are incredibly rich in zeaxanthin, an antioxidant that specifically protects the macula of your eyes. As we age, macular degeneration is a leading cause of vision loss, but goji berries can actually increase the density of your macular pigment, keeping your vision sharp. But for the rest of your body, the real magic is lycium barbarum polysaccharides, LBP. These unique sugars have been shown to stimulate the production of stem cells in the bone marrow. Stem cells are your body's internal repair kit. They can turn into any type of cell that needs replacing. By supporting your stem cell reservoir, goji berries help your body regenerate its skin, muscles, and organs much faster. Furthermore, they are a powerful metabolic regulator, helping to stabilize blood sugar and prevent the glycation process, where sugar caramelizes your proteins and causes rapid aging. You only need a small amount, about 15 grams, 1 tablespoon, of dried goji berries daily. The rehydration trick. Dried goji berries can be tough to digest. Soak them in warm water or tea for 10 minutes until they become plump. This makes the polysaccharides more bioavailable. The Vision Tonic. Add rehydrated goji berries to your green tea or morning yogurt. The selection rule: be very careful with the source. Many goji berries from industrial farms are treated with high levels of sulfur and pesticides. Always buy organic, unsulfured berries. If they are unnaturally bright and soft in the bag, they might have been treated with chemicals. A good dried goji berry should be firm and have a deep, natural red-orange hue. Number 20 is the avocado. Most people know they are full of healthy fats, but in geroscience, we value the avocado for its monounsaturated fatty acids, MUFAS, and a rare sugar called mannaheptulose. This sugar has been shown to inhibit hexokinase, an enzyme involved in glycolysis. By doing this, it mimics the effects of caloric restriction, telling your cells to slow down their burn rate and focus on longevity rather than growth. Furthermore, avocados are a massive source of potassium and vitamin E. Vitamin E is your primary fat-soluble antioxidant. It sits in your cell membranes and protects the delicate omega-3s from being destroyed by free radicals. Without enough vitamin E, your cells become leaky and age rapidly. Avocado acts as a cellular lubricant, ensuring that your skin stays hydrated from the inside out and your cardiovascular system remains flexible. It is the perfect delivery vehicle for every other fat-soluble nutrient on this list. Like the curcumin from turmeric and the lycopene from tomatoes, the most nutrient-dense part of the avocado is the dark green flesh right under the skin. When you peel an avocado, make sure you nick and peel to keep that dark green layer intact, as that's where the highest concentration of carotenoids is found. The longevity bowl. Combine half an avocado with tomatoes for lycopene and turmeric for curcumin. The fats in the avocado will increase the absorption of these other powerhouses by up to 400%. The ripeness rule: only eat avocados when they are perfectly ripe. Underripe avocados contain more tannins that can cause digestive stress, and overripe avocados with brown spots have begun to oxidize. Eat half an avocado daily to maintain your fat-soluble shield and keep your cellular membranes youthful. Finally, we reach number 21, extra virgin olive oil, the liquid gold of the blue zones. This is perhaps the most important plant extract for longevity ever discovered. Its power comes from a specific phenol called oleocanthal. This compound is a natural senolytic. Like quercetin, it helps the body find and destroy zombie cells. But oleocanthal does something else. It helps clear amyloid plaques from the brain. These plaques are the sticky proteins associated with cognitive decline and Alzheimer's. By effectively washing your brain's neural pathways, olive oil maintains your cognitive clarity well into your 80s and 90s. Additionally, olive oil activates the SIRT1 longevity gene, which improves insulin sensitivity and tells your body to burn fat for fuel. It is a complete metabolic and neurological protector. The people in the blue zones who live past 100 often consume massive amounts of this oil, and science now confirms that it is one of the primary reasons for their immortality. Not all olive oil is created equal. To get the oleocanthal, you need high polyphenol extra virgin olive oil. You can tell it's high quality if it has a peppery sting in the back of your throat when you swallow it. That sting is the oleocanthal. The blue zone dose. Consume 3 to 4 tablespoons of raw olive oil per day. The heat rule. Never cook with your high-quality oil. High heat will destroy the delicate phenols and turn the liquid gold into regular fat. Use a cheaper oil for cooking and save the high polyphenol oil for drizzling over your food after it's on the plate. The storage rule. Olive oil is killed by light and oxygen. Always buy oil in dark glass bottles or tins and keep it in a cool, dark cupboard. If you keep it on the counter next to the stove, you are destroying its longevity power every single day. We've covered 21 of the most powerful biological tools on the planet, from the DNA repairing power of Astragalus to the brainwashing effects of olive oil. These plants offer a roadmap to a longer, sharper, and more vibrant life. But remember, longevity isn't about one magic pill. It is about consistency. It is about the cumulative effect of these small molecular interventions over weeks, months, and years. You are the engineer of your own biology. Start with just 3 of these plants today and build your biological shield, one meal at a time. I want to hear from you. Which of these 21 plants are you going to add to your routine first? Or perhaps you're already using one and have seen the results? Let me know in the comments below. I read as many as I can to help us all build a better future together. Don't forget to like this video if you found it valuable, and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of staying young. I'm Clara, and I'll see you in the next one.